So, we are back with a new challenge today that India faces is that of rural development. But we are continuing on with Unit 7, which has around 22 marks out of 40. And remember, I want you to see this. Remember what we did? I made you learn this up, the acronym RIP, HEE. So, what is RIP? Rural development. I is for infrastructure, P is for poverty, H was human capital formation, E is employment, and another E is environment and sustainable development. So in this we finished with what is poverty. We finished. So current challenges facing Indian economy. One was poverty. We finished poverty. We're going a little haphazard though, but we've learnt it like that. So we finished with poverty, we finished with human capital formation, and what we are going to do is the R, that is rural development. So we're going to do with rural development. Now, when we talk about rural development, what picture does it conjure? Oh, if I tell you that you are in charge of developing this place, this village, what would you do? So what would you're going to see that you're going to bring about a change in the people's outlook, the way their standard of living. You're going to see about the infrastructure of the village. You're going to see that because village, they again, you have to have the same economy has three sectors. So even a small village has all those three sectors: primary, secondary, and tertiary. So in primary is agriculture and allied activity. So you will make sure that it's modernized, it's better done, and you will think about in manufacturing sector a little bit, say small industries or cottage industries, and services. You're going to think about different services, how they're going to be done there. Say the health services, the education services, or even cooperatives, whatever. So, and then you will also think about how to for entertainment, what has to be done, what about the street lighting. So given a chance, you can make a beautiful picture in your mind as to being an architect or even an ordinary human being, how you're going to really develop a village which is given to you, can do volumes. So what is rural development? So it's an action plan to do what? To improve the standard of living of the place, the economic well-being of the place. Why? Because 65% of we Indians are living there. So it's a big thing. If every village is improved, they won't look up to towns or metropolitans to come here. They'll be self-sufficient. They'll grow and they'll do better. So I just want you to see this. So all what you can do to improve a village, so this is what is rural development. So rural development is a continuous process of improving the quality of life and economic well-being of people living in rural areas. So, and especially you will go to areas which are backward or lagging behind. And there are two very important things regarding rural development. That rural development is not just agricultural development, it is a broader concept. It includes all areas and activities in rural areas, and agriculture and allied activities are a part and parcel of that, are part of it. And yes, of course, development of agriculture does need a very important place or special attention, because most of the people are dependent on that. So in rural development, so what are the key issues that we'll think about? What are we going to do? So many issues. You can just classify them into, say, you will develop human resources. That means you'll develop their skills, etc. Then you will develop infrastructure. which means electricity, irrigation, rural credit, roads, also facilities for agricultural research. Then also you will do a little bit on land reforms, like introduction and implementation of land reforms measures, that is abolition of intermediaries, providing land to tillers, widening the land base of farmers, because there's so much of fragmentation and subdivision. So how to go about for cooperatives, cooperative farming, and raising productivity, also giving them credit for through banks or other institutions, making available marketing facilities to them, and then helping the weaker section out there, weaker section in the rural areas.